go. We're back. What have you missed? You nodded off. You missed me messing them up. Messing up. I moved from the main base and I moved into one of the back quays because it just got too windy and cold. So I just thought I'd give this a try instead. So welcome back, Ant. Oh, shoelaces are undone. Everything's going wrong. The police have been round, there's been a police helicopter. You know it's like it's Salford. Right then, we've got one rig in, let's check and just make sure it's not too weedy. Yeah, straight into the weed. Oh dear. Straight into the weed. Right, let's get a PVA bag out and we can protect the hook, hopefully. There we go, I'll show you on the camera. That's what we're using. Look at that. Can you see that? Very simple. Very simple. Put the bait runner on. There we go. So we're back on the go. I think we'll have the other rod on the go as well. We should definitely have two. Oh, look at that, 692 subscribers. Well, I did 10 tonight. Getting closer to 700. I should do a giveaway. You know, everyone forgets, and I sometimes forget myself. I do actually sell fishing tackle online. I sell loads and loads and loads of fishing tackle on eBay. If you go onto eBay and you look up Fishing Fiend 1, you can find my eBay shop. I sell loads of tackle on there. I'm just about to start to sell via my own website, which is going to be interesting. That's been something that's long overdue. I've been saying I was going to be doing it. I've said I was going to do it for like the last 6 months and I've just not got round to it. Which is bad. Now then, let's have a look at some pieces of cord. See how many pieces of cord I can get on this rig. Put the cord ball back in. This is a mess, this. What a mess. It's a fishing tackle box. It's a mess. I'm going to show you in my fishing tackle box, I'd be embarrassed. That's that cleared off. I need it to stop. Oh, I should have used that. Chop one off. which is going to be this one. Just tie that one on. Oh, you nitwit. Come on. Oh, I tell you what, it's much more protected here from that horrible wind. From that horrible wind. I'll just re-rig up and I'll come back on my phone and have a read of the chat. We can all have a chat tonight. I'll put both bait runners on. Quite lazy now, I'm using the touch half blood now. I very rarely use this knot because there are better knots available, such as the uni knot. But tonight, my fingers aren't feeling it. So there we go. Right, another pop-up floaty corn rig. I'm not going to put that right out in the middle, I think. We've got one rig closing. Another one out, boom, out there. It is deep, so we'll put you down and the bait runner on. Well, let's see what happens. There we go. Ooh, now then, have a chat. There, everyone's back. Leroy's back, Wes is back. That's good. Get yourself a rod rest and a catapult. Got a catapult. I need a rod rest, but I wasn't expecting to be fishing here. I don't have my rod rest with me because I was thinking I was going to be fishing over those railings. Look, catapult. Put some pellet in. You don't need a catapult when you've got PVA bags, do you? Right in the zone. See, I do own a catapult. Whoa. So let's go back to my eBay shop. I sell about 10,000 items a year. That's not bad, is it? I turned over 50 grand last year. It's not bad for a little part-time hobby business. I'm actually going to make a proper online store on my website and then sell fishing tackle that way, because to be honest with you, eBay, it's a good platform and I've never had any problems with them, but they just take such a large percentage of your sales. They take about 25%. You can do it on the standard non-business one where they take 12% plus VAT, so it's like 16% in total. But in reality, you're not going to sell. You don't sell that much. When you're on as a business seller, which I am, you need to promote your listing. So my best listings, as well as the 12% that they take as a standard fee, I'm paying another 12 to 15% in promotion fees. So TikTok shop, yes, well, that is another thing. I can have a TikTok shop, and I'm going to, but I can't have a TikTok shop without a sales website. So by the end of next week, my fishingfiend.net website will have its own shop live, and when I've got a live shop, then I can go on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, it's only 5%, it's true, and that's a good percentage to give away instead of 25%, isn't it? Is TikTok very popular for fishing tackle? I suppose it is. But if you look on my eBay shop, I only actually sell everything that I'm using now. I sell, apart from rods and reels and the line. But terminal tackle wise, I just sell what I use. I do enjoy it. I enjoy the interaction with customers who send me messages about the stuff that they buy, send me pictures of the fish that they catch with the tackle that I use. I've even been fishing with one or two of my eBay customers, which has been enjoyable. I tie up loads of carp rigs, especially D rigs and mono rigs for people going to France. Size 2 hooks, £40 fluoro. Good fun. So, Unruly Mancunian, you said if I combine selling with some fishing videos, it might help. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. But my first plan with YouTube is just to get up to 1,000 subscribers, so I can actually start making some petrol money from Google advertising or YouTube advertising. Let me have a look what I'm on. I was on 692, so I'm closing in on 700, which is nice. I'll get there. I'm not in a rush. I'm quite happy. Oh, I just punched myself in the nose with the apple. A bit to bust my lip. Yeah, fishing here I could do with a little rod pod, couldn't I? And screw it in. To be fair, some good tench fishing in here. Everyone comes from the carp. There's some really good tench fishing, big tench. It's nice and much more sheltered. I can actually see a McDonald's sign down there. I might get myself a nice coffee on the way home. It's only at £1.29, isn't it? McDonald's coffee. Warm me up a bit. Because this wind's turning, oh, it's turning biting cold now. It doesn't feel like July. So anyway, yeah, this time next week, hopefully my fishing tackle, my online fishing tackle shop will be live. I'll have to get some items up for sale, and I'll do a giveaway. So, but, I'm going to go live again probably Wednesday night if it's not raining. And I'll be right bang in the centre of Manchester on the river. So, Mr. Mancunian, Mr. Unruly Mancunian, where do you go fishing? What's your neck of the woods in Manchester? Because people think, oh, Manchester's only small, but it's a huge place, isn't it? Whereabouts do you go fishing? And Wes, he doesn't go fishing at all because he's broken his leg. But I might have some work for you, Wes, if you're interested in doing some wiring on a boat, because my boat needs a rewire and I'm incapable of doing it myself. I might have a go actually. It's like simple 12-volt wiring, isn't it? So I should be able to manage that myself. But the guy I bought the boat from told me that he was an electrician, and say you've never seen so much electrical spaghetti in your life. There's wires everywhere. Most of them aren't even connected to anything. It's electricians for you though, isn't it? It's like if you go to a gardener's house, the garden's always overgrown. If you go to a decorator's house, it always needs decorating because no one wants to do it themselves, do they? When they've done it for a job, they don't want to do it at home. So who else is out here in chat? Let us know where you're from. There's a few Mancunians in the room. So the nice thing about YouTube chat is that you can be anywhere in the world. Didn't we have someone from Ontario before? You didn't buy it off me. What, your boat, Wes? No, but I tell you what, it's a lovely boat. I've got it at Fleetwood Yacht Club, and it's really, really enjoyable going out sailing. It's 23 feet long. I've got a little Honda 5 horsepower engine on it, which does the job, and it's got sails front and back. Stick the sails up, it's lovely and peaceful. I went out the other week and I caught taupe, whiting, what else have I caught recently on that boat? Smooth hounds, bass, cod, flounders, plaice, you name it, it's lovely. Oh, you're Lower Broughton. Near my office, Frederick Road, remember Frederick Road bus station? My office is just next to that. And well, I live in Prestwich, because I'm posh. As you can tell from my accent. We've got aspirations of poshness. Hull, there's no one posh in Hull. Unruly Mancunian is in Middleton. I'd like to do the river next to Stockport Tesco, yeah. And you're big into sea fishing. I love sea fishing. I love any fishing. Even fly fishing I'm going to go next week, and my kids are off on some scout camp thing up at Ramsbottom, and I'm going to go and fly fish on the Irwell, which will be fun. Tie my own flies. Have you ever fished the River Irk in Middleton? Unruly Mancunian. There's some very good trout to be caught in that River Irk. There's not many of them, but some big ones. Well, Wes, if you fancy a trip out on a boat and in exchange for a bit of wiring, you just let me know, pal. What I really like is you to teach me the wiring and let me do it, and you just stand and criticise or help rather than you doing the wiring. You've had no luck on the Irk. I'll tell you where's a really good place to go. Is immediately in the area around Matt Bride's. Behind Matt Bride's is a good spot where the two rivers join. Just go and fish with some worms and you'll catch a trout. Can you pick it up? I don't know if you can pick it up or not. There's some girls dancing under that gazebo on the right hand side of it. Can you see them on your telly or on your phone? a nice place, this, isn't it? Salford Quays. As I say, when that wind gets up, I'll come from the main basin over there, but right behind me. And the car's just behind the blue building on the left, and it's free parking. Can't go wrong, can you? McDonald's is straight ahead, and little Starbucks. You've got Starbucks drive-through. There's that full facilities fishing, isn't it? Nearly lost my unhooking mat then. Nearly went for a swim. It's 5 minutes walk, is it, to McBride's? Yeah, just go into the park behind McBride's and there's loads of fish to be caught there. Just a worm, two like treble A or 3 treble A on your line, split shot, and a worm like 12 inches away, and Bob's your uncle. Fish on. I've even caught them during the little weir pools at Oakrington in front of the hall where you get those stepped weirs. That's another good spot there. Easy fishing. What will you catch? You'll catch trout. So Hull, what's the fishing like in Hull? The only time I fished in Hull, I fished on the river for cod, and I blanked. It's a 2-hour drive, isn't it, from where I am in Manchester, straight over the M62, straight into Hull. So I'll go anywhere for a fish. I don't mind. I like catching, don't mind blanking. All good fun. Anyway, as I said, I'm closing in on 700 subs, so if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, do me a favour, you know what to do. Give me a like and a subscribe. Oh, the clouds behind me, they're getting dark. I think I'm going to get rained on fairly soon. It's a good job I'm near the car. I'll turn the camera around so you can have a quick look. Hang on. Look at that up there. Ooh, it doesn't look good, does it? That's what's coming my way. It's not looking good. There we go, come back this way. There's the fishing. That's what we need to see, isn't it? The fishing on this side. Still no action on these rods. I don't know what the weed situation is like. I've got a feeling that I'm in heavy weed. I'll have a reel in and a look see. We'll start with this one because that's been out longest. Oh, it doesn't feel that bad. A bit of weed. Not a huge amount, it could be worse. These are pop-up corn, so it's fake bait. Now we can put a little bury the hook in here, and it's less likely to snag up as it's sinking down. One more time for luck, leave it in, that's it, and let's drop that in. I'm only on like an ounce lead, you don't need a huge amount here, do you? And just drop it into the right of that buoy. That'll do. On the money. Oh yeah. Could do with the rod. I wasn't planning, I've not got a rod rest because I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning on coming here fishing. That's my excuse. Right, let's do the other one. Oh, that felt a bit tougher. There we go, that's a bit more weed on this one. and loads of mussels. It's absolutely peppered in zebra mussels this weed. I'll just cast in and then I'll show you on the camera. Absolutely peppered with it. Obviously zebra mussels are an invasive species, aren't they? Let's get it right out towards the bubbler. Right, there we go. That's about 30 feet out there. 30 feet deep. So there shouldn't be that much weed down there. So let's put that on like that. Just takes a while for that line to sink through the water column and settle. There we go, bait runners on. The carp food, you can't just munch on those, just crush them. Can you see? I've just crushed it there. That's what carp eat. Natural food. Yeah. They just crush it. A good set of teeth under the carp. Bait runners on. Magic. There we go. 22 people watching. Wow, that's great. But have you subscribed? That's what I need to know. We need to get to 700 tonight. Only on 692. 8 to go. So if you haven't subscribed, make my day. And be one of the 8 people I need to sub to get me up to 700. See what's going on in the chat. You've been fishing on the River Hull, you've had roach and small chub. That's brilliant. Oh, Kev, you're brilliant, you're subscribed. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. As well as me ruining your evening tonight, I'm also going to ruin it on Wednesday because I'm going to go fishing on the River Irwell, right in the centre of Manchester on Wednesday evening, about 6:30 onwards. And as well as being able to watch me fish, you'll be able to watch all the young ladies jogging past. I will position the camera perfectly so you get the best of both worlds. You'll be able to watch my rod tips bounce, and you'll be able to also watch something else bounce, which is one of life's pleasures, isn't it? You can't beat the bounce. In fact, that's what I might call the live stream. Watch my rod tips and other things bounce on the River Irwell. Ooh, I'm getting excited thinking about it already. Because there's a riverside path, and I can put the rods out over the railings, and we can sit back and enjoy the view. You'll be here on Wednesday. That's brilliant. Not many people go live fishing on YouTube. I know. Do you know what? When I was sitting there, miserable, when my wife's got Netflix on some dreadful docudrama with the medical doodah that she watches, then I sometimes go on YouTube and look, is anybody fishing live that I can just watch? Not many people do it, so anyway, I am, because I enjoy it. Lewis has said, go on, he's going to sub. Let me have a look now. Hang on, we'll get rid of that. It says I'm still on 696. So I need 4 more subscribers before I go home tonight. I'm not going to have a drink because I don't drink that much, so I don't celebrate with a drink, but I will celebrate maybe with a buttered crumpet. How's that? A buttered crumpet when I get in. I did dry January for the first time ever this year to see if I could actually do it, and I managed it. And not only did I manage it, I kept my dry January going until last night. Last night I had my first alcoholic drink of the year since the 27th of December, so that was quite good. So I do like a drink, not to excess, but I do like a drink. but I've never sort of like stopped drinking before, so it was interesting to see could I actually do it. It was more of it was a case of I'm going to stop drinking to see if I can do it. And I've lost weight. I've lost nearly a stone in weight in 6 months, which is interesting. You call them pikelets? Yeah, not a pike about that big. Pikelets. Have a shandy. Ooh. Yeah, that's it, you see. I didn't even have any non-alcoholic beer because it's pointless, isn't it? Because you might as well just have real beer. I was thinking of a proper analogy. Yeah, it's like having a shag but not putting it in. Pointless. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. But I like beer. So anyway, I've still not had a beer then, because I had a bottle of wine last night. Someone bought me a couple of weeks ago a really, really nice, posh, expensive bottle of Bordeaux red wine. And since that bottle's been in the cupboard, every day I've thought about that bottle of wine. And I've not drunk it, and it's sat there. But in the back of my mind, I've been thinking, ooh, pretty soon I'm going to have that bottle of red wine. And my wife went out with her friends last night. And they're all drinking and cackling like they do. And I was sat in, babysitting the kids, which obviously I don't mind. And I just thought, you know what, tonight I'm going to have that bottle of red wine. And I did have it last night. I loved it. It was really, really enjoyable. When I get in tonight, I don't need to have another drink now, because I'm actually enjoying not drinking. You get me? You know what I mean? I'm enjoying not drinking. So, Kev, sorry, you haven't had a drink in 13 years. I'll tell you what, Kev, I tip my hat to you. It's one of them things that can get you. It sneaks up on you, and then all of a sudden you can't stop. I think I used to drink because of stress, mostly self-created stress, but I used to get stressed out, and then to relieve the stress I'd get drunk. And then I'd wake up and feel crap for the next 2 or 3 days. The older I've got, the less I've been able to drink. And now I'm not missing it, so I'm probably gonna stay like this. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot calmer on this. Oh, you have devil's lettuce. I like that. I've never heard it called devil's lettuce before. Well, I've not had any devil's lettuce in 20 odd years, and I don't enjoy it, so I don't bother with it. I had about 6 months when I was a late teenager, when I went mental on the stuff, and I loved it, and I couldn't get enough. And then all of a sudden, I just thought, I don't like it. And I never bothered after that. I get why people like it, but do you know what? It sucks my energy out of life. So there we go. I just didn't bother. Oh, and obviously I started writing poetry and music as well. While I was off my face, writing poetry. You wake up the next day and read it. It goes, oh my God, it must have been bad. Look what I've written. So when you're night fishing and you're smoking devil's lettuce, you start writing poetry and music as well. Not bad poetry. Devil's lettuce. Stinky weed. Pong's a mile away. You can even walk past some houses and you can smell it. You walk past some people, they absolutely stink of the stuff. You only have it when you're night fishing. $698 I'm on. Oh! Who's going to be number 700? Come on. Whoever's number 700, I'll send them some fishing tackle. So everyone's going to wait now and see who number 699 is. But whoever's number 700, I'm going to send you some fishing tackle. So get subscribing. It's going to be you. If you've not subbed yet, don't unsubscribe and then resubscribe. That's cheating. And it's against my ethical policy for unsubscribers to resubscribe to get free fishing. It's exactly what I do, to be fair. I'll see now, if I refresh my screen and I've gone down to 690, I'll know that 8 people have unsubscribed hoping to get a free tickle out of me. It will be worth it, I promise you. I'll send you some nice kit. But I want to get to 700 and then I'll be a happy man. And then I'll shut up for a bit about how many subscribers I've got until I get near 800. See, I'm watching my phone, chatting to you. I've not had any, been absolutely nothing on the rod tips. But I caught a few roach, didn't I, on the other key before we moved. So I'm satisfied I've scratched that itch. But if I catch here, it's going to be decent fish. So I'm happy to be patient and sit out. Look at those clouds. Hang on, I'm just going to grab the camera. Look, they're going just slightly to the south of me. Look over the top of that block of flats out.